So hi everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. It is Wednesday, March 27th at approximately 11:40 p.m. and I'm coming to you with a little bit of a kind of a sort of pseudo stitch with or diamond paint with me. I've got these small gemstone art kits that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I have this one, which is a bunny and a chick. I actually have two sets of them. These are actually little magnets that have diamond painting with them. So like you get these two little magnets here, and they're sticky canvases that you actually diamond paint on. And here are the gems from the kit that I opened already. They come in like very nice spring colors. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see these, like it's not going to be able to focus very well because the camera's there. They go, the camera, and these are just round drills, and you actually get a little tray, a little thing of wax, and an inexpensive pen with a plastic tip on it. I don't like the plastic tip on this, so I'm just using one of my drill pens from some of my other diamond painting kits. But I do have one of these open, so I'm just going to kind of sit here and kind of stitch along or diamond paint along with you as I do this. So I'm actually going to pull, I'm going to have to pause for a minute so I can get another one of my trays out, because I also don't like this little round tray that's in this kit. There's no little bumps in it, no little ridges to make the little diamonds kind of sort upright. So I'm gonna get one of my other trays and I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. As you can see, I picked up my little diamond dots little wax thing. It's the little wax container that has the pink wax in it. So this is what I'm going to be using to fill my pen. So I take my pen and I just kind of stick it in here, press down, twirl a little bit, and just kind of make sure that I have some in the tip of my drill pen. You're probably not going to be able to see that really well. I don't know if this is going to focus very easily or not. But yeah, there's some wax in there. I can see it. I might actually just kind of dip it in again just to make sure that some of the wax got in there. Yeah, the wax is in there. So, alright, here we go. I'm actually going to be starting off with the bunny, I think, just because I can do his ear and kind of work down. But as you can see, there's a little plastic coating on it, and it's pretty tacky. So you're just going to basically follow the same colors. So the white color is color number 9. When you pull these out of the bag, you can see the white has color number, you might not be able to see that, color number 9. So we're just gonna kind of, I think I might actually just pull the entire thing off, because I'm hoping to get this all done before I finish tonight. So anyway, I'm just kind of dumping the drills out. These are pretty shiny. I think these are smaller diamonds than normal. So I've got them in my tray. Just gonna kind of flatten some of them out, and then I'm just gonna start placing the dots. So as you can see here, I just start placing the dots over the 9s, and they fit pretty well. I don't have to be precise on this just yet. As soon as I get more of the diamonds placed, I can line them up a little bit better. But yeah, so hoping to get all of the diamonds posted so the wax is coming out of my pen. Yeah, so like this, you can tell I was off just a little bit, so I'm actually going to use that and kind of push them together a little bit. My fingers are sticking to this. There's no easy way to hold this, unless of course you put the plastic back on it. I'm just going to do this so I have some way to hold it so my fingers don't stick. Keep sticking to it. So basically I'm just kind of covering up the 9s. There are no circles on these. So basically you're just doing your best to cover up the 9s, the white 9s. I found these kits at Hobby Lobby. They were in the seasonal section, you know, where they have the Easter stuff and everything. I've kind of been looking around for a couple of these. I was hoping to find different ones at different Hobby Lobbies, but the only ones that they had were these chicks and rabbits. I don't know if different Hobby Lobbies will have different kits or not, but the only kits the Hobby Lobbies here in Columbus have are the chicken bunny kits. Let me go over this a little bit with you. So this is by a company, this is by a Hobby Lobby company down here. Brother Sister Design Studio. This is kit number HL9151056. I don't know if you can order these kits online or not, but it's just a little Hobby Lobby kit, and this is kind of what the tag looks like. Retailed for $4.99, and if you have like 40% off coupon at Hobby Lobby, you can get these a little cheaper. And I don't know if they'll be on sale anytime soon. Yeah, there you go. Gemstone Art makes 2 magnets. So that's what you're looking for, and I got them, like I said, in the seasonal aisle where all the Easter stuff is at. These were kind of found up in the front of my Hobby Lobby store, kind of near where they have all the floral, like the floral flower, the silk flowers and stuff like that. So, yep. Just kind of placing them along. So not too much is happening here for me right now. Getting ready for a bell choir performance. I play handbells in my church bell choir, and we have a performance this Sunday. Our church has 2 Sunday services, one at 8:30 in the morning and one at 11 a.m. And when our bell choir plays both services. Typically, the singing choir at our church only does music for the 11 a.m. service. So our bell choir director, because the 8:30 a.m. service rarely gets any special music, our bell choir director has us play for both services. So this Sunday is going to be a little bit of a long service. I did start a crochet prayer shawl for the prayer shawl group at church this past Saturday. I went to my local roller derby league's home opener game on Saturday, and I took something to kind of do during intermission and downtime. So I took 2 skeins of yarn and I started a corner to corner prayer shawl. So on Sundays that we have performances between services, there's Sunday school that happens at like 9:30. Or 9:45, and it goes from 9:45 to 10:45, and then the second service starts at 11 a.m. But usually between church services on the Sundays that we perform, I take a crafting project, whether it be cross stitch or crochet, and I sit in a sanctuary and crochet and listen to the choir warm up. or practice, because they usually have a hour-long Sunday morning practice session in the sanctuary. So I was just kind of sit in the sanctuary and kind of listen to them sing, and it's kind of nice and just kind of relaxing. It's kind of me time and centering time for myself. Plus, the handbell choir director, she crochets too, so a lot of times we'll sit and stitch and talk together and just kind of visit and have some community or sisterhood time. So that's kind of nice. I'm looking forward to that on Sunday. It just makes a long day though, because I usually have to be at church by like 7:30 in the morning, so we can set up and warm up and practice a couple of times before the 8:30 service starts. That's the only thing I don't like about going to church that early. It makes for a long day because I usually don't get home until almost 1 p.m. But it's fun. I like playing handbells. I got started playing handbells in the church that my husband and I got married in back in 1996. They started a handbell choir, and since I joined that church, I joined the bell choir. And first musical instrument I ever learned to play, when I was growing up out in Southern California back in the 70s. I wanted to learn how to play the flute or the clarinet, but at the time, I was in grade school and I was having trouble with math. I was getting C's, D's, and F's in math, C's being the most rare of the three, and my mom didn't know the correlation between math and music. And she told me the only way that I could play the flute or the clarinet at school is if I started getting straight A's in math. Well, I kind of gave up on that dream because math was not my favorite subject until I got into 7th grade. And then I had a math teacher in 7th grade, Mr. Avant. I tested into pre-algebra, which really surprised me. But during the parent-teacher conferences the first couple of weeks of school that year, he asked my parents if he could work with me and give me extra help, because he knew that I could get it. I just needed to find that little spark and the understanding on my own. And he asked if he could work with me, and he told them that I'd probably come home crying because he was going to be really hard on me, and he was going to push me to find that thing to finally get math. And that year, I cried a lot. I had extra homework. I had extra work in general that he gave me to do, and he was hard on me. I cried. I did go home crying. I don't think I cried actually in class, but I did cry a lot. He talked to my parents a lot on the phone, and he worked with me, and I went from like a 68 to 70, which in my high school was failing because they gave no D's. Anything below a 70 was an F. I went from basically having an F in math to straight A's by the end of that year, and math became my favorite subject. I took AP Calculus my senior year in high school. I was studying to become a pharmacist in college with a mathematics minor. Math was just my favorite subject after that. So thank you to Mr. Avant for piquing my math interest. Other than that, I really don't have a whole lot to talk about. Just trying to get some of this done. So yeah, playing handbells was my first musical instrument. I know everything I know about music by my handbell experience. I got started playing handbells in church in 1996. I got pretty proficient at it. I was still marking music to read music because, I didn't have any music theory background or anything. I hadn't taken any musical classes or anything like that. So I really had no musical experience before I started learning how to play handbells. and they made it, the church, the choir director at the time, Sharon Muncie, she made it really easy for us to learn how to read music. Basically, what we did is we had two bells, you know, a left and a right, and we marked all the bells, all the notes that we needed to play using the bell in our right hand were marked using the color red. Anything that was for the bell that we held in our left hand was marked using the color blue. So blue for left, red for right. Blue for left, red for right. And as long as you could count 1, 2, 3, 4, you could keep the beat of the music. You just had to play your bell when that color came up. Either the bell in your left hand for blue or the bell in your right hand for red when that came up in the count. So that's how we learned how to play. That's how I learned how to play handbells. I have since moved on to a different church. I switched churches back in 2014. The pastor that married my husband and I back in 1996, he had been moved to a different church on the way east side of town several years after my joining the church that we got married in. And I stayed with that church for a little while, and then the pastor that married us was moved over to a church that's closer to my current house back in 2013, I believe, 2012, 2013, somewhere around there. And so when I saw when I drove by the church and saw the marquee welcoming him to his first Sunday, I went to the church service there that Sunday. And at the time I was going through some personal changes and personal challenges, so I ended up leaving the church that we got married in to join his new church closer to my house, where I'm at now. They have a bell choir led by my friend, and they just had better opportunities for programs and outreach and community service type things that I kind of wanted to get involved with. They're a bigger church with 2 church services. They have a more diverse congregation. So, and since he was there, I just decided to change membership in church. So I went through the new membership class and joined his church. Last year, in July, he was moved to a new church. And the pastor from the church we got married in that replaced him moved over to my current church. So Pastor Patty, who I had got to know when I was still over at the other church, is now the pastor of my current church. And it's been kind of fun, you know, getting to work with Patty again. Pastor Glenn, who is the guy that married Dylan and I, he's at a new church. I have yet to go visit him there, but yeah, I'm sticking with this church. There's a lot this church has to offer me. But yeah, I've been playing bell choir here since I joined the church back in 2014. So it's been a lot of fun. I no longer have to mark my music to play. I can pretty much sight read the music. Once I figure out what notes are mine, I can pretty much sight read music now. I still can't tell you key signatures. And stuff like that. But anyway. So we have a performance on Sunday. That'll be kind of fun. Our bell choir practice is on Thursday nights. So tomorrow night after work I have bell choir practice that I'm going to. So Mrs. Crochet and Coffee has issued a WIP and Chat challenge. And I don't know if I'll call this the WIP and Chat challenge or not. She wants all the YouTubers out there that do diamond painting videos, because so many of the diamond painting YouTubers do live videos, and they tend to lean more towards doing live videos. She would like everyone to do more WIP and chat type videos, and she's challenged everybody this week to do an hour-long WIP and chat. So I don't know if this will be my WIP and chat or not, because I don't know if this will be this will quite be long enough, but because I'm only at 20 minutes right now, and this may take me about an hour, I don't know. So, a little bit about me. I live in Columbus, Ohio. I'm married. We have 5 cats and a dog. I work full-time outside the home at a big bank here in Columbus, and I am a quality analyst. I work in credit bureau operations, which is the area that deals with credit reporting for like credit cards and mortgages and bank accounts, student loans, auto loans, all that stuff. Anytime you have a dispute on anything that's reported to the credit bureaus for your accounts that you hold, we audit the people that work those disputes and submit their responses based on research on your accounts. It's been kind of an interesting job. You know, I kind of alluded to the fact that back in 2014 I was looking for a change. I was needing to make a change personally. Part of that change was changing jobs. So I had been applying to get out of the current job I was in at the same company, because the management left a lot to be desired. We'll just kind of leave it at that. And so I was looking for new jobs. I started applying for jobs, had a couple of interviews, and finally came across this job. They were starting kind of a new department to start the audits for the credit bureau disputes for multiple lines of business: credit cards, student loans, auto loans, bank accounts, mortgages, all that stuff. They were looking to create a audit team to audit the work that the people were doing, reporting accounts to credit bureaus. So they were starting a whole new team. So they were hiring quite a few people. And I found the job online, applied for the job, interviewed for the job, and got the job. The manager that did all the hiring for this department, this whole department concept was kind of her baby. She passed away about 2 years ago. She had since been put on some other projects and moved out of our area, but she passed away a couple of years ago. And you know, the department's been changing. There's been a lot of changes, layoffs, you know, stuff like that, but we're doing pretty good right now. We're just kind of plugging along, keeping our heads down, working on projects, you know, just doing what we can. And so anyway, I am also a cross stitcher. If you've watched any of my other videos on my YouTube channel, you've probably seen some of my stitching videos. I learned how to cross stitch my freshman year in college back in 1989. I went to college at the University of Wyoming in Laramie, Wyoming. I was in college there for 3 years, from the fall of 1989 to the late spring of 1992, when I came to Ohio following my heart. I did not marry the guy I came to Ohio for, much to my parents' happiness and much to my happiness. But anyway, I stayed in Ohio, met my husband, got married, been here ever since. I started diamond painting, I think, over a year ago. Yeah, it was over a year ago. I think I found my first kit a year ago, November last year, something like that. I ordered a couple of, I think I ordered a couple of kits for Christmas for 2017, or sometime, and anyway, got a couple of them in. Found a couple of Diamond Dots kits at like Hobby Lobby or Packatans, and started in doing a couple of those. I have one diamond painting fully completed, plus a couple of little tiny ones, like the Crystal Hello Kitty that you've probably seen the video for. Also, I have two currently in progress. I have a large Princess Mononoke Japanese anime one that is currently in process. I'm about 2/3 done on that one. And I started my Diamond Art Club Four Seasons tree about 2 weeks ago, because I was waiting on some missing drills I had to order for the Princess Mononoke one diamond painting. I hope I didn't just knock the glue off of those. So I have two in progress, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 5. Oh, that's where that. So I have to take the rest of this off. I'm actually going to turn this upside down. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, shit. You know, I put the plastic on here the wrong way. Put the plastic on here the wrong way. You know, sometimes there's a right way to put the plastic on, the clear plastic coating on, and a wrong way. I put this on here the wrong way. I know some of the glue's comes off. I may have to end up sealing this, but anyway, I got it off. But yeah, so I found a couple of these little kits, and I have a couple of the Diamond Dots pillow kits that I got at Christmas. I finished the penguin one. I still have I think this is Santa one to do. You'll probably see me do just a really quick one, a quick paint with me video doing that. But I just thought I'd come to you with this for tonight because this can go really quick. Let's see. Almost done with the white. For the extra drills on these, I'm not really keeping the extra drills separate because these don't really have DMC numbers to correspond with them. I'm just trying to make sure the lettering on these is all covered up. And there's he's turning out kind of cute. So yeah, you can see he's turning out really cute. Come on, you need to focus. Focus. There we go. It wants to focus, and then it doesn't want to focus. Sorry about that, you guys. Here we go. There we go. It's coming. The white's almost done. But for the drills on these, because they don't have corresponding DMC numbers, whenever I do these little kits, I'm actually just putting all the loose drills by themselves into one big baggie. Figuring that, you know, if I ever do something small or something in an off-brand kit like these, you know, I can easily figure out, like, you know, what color would match the replacements for them. So one of the other things too, there's tackiness that goes outside of the drill area, where the drills are actually physically connected to the to the magnet. Roanna Jameer from DyeMoonShop, DIYMOONSHOP.com. She has had a couple of tutorials on their company's website on how to use baby powder to kind of get rid of the tackiness, the leftover tackiness when you're all done with your kit, especially on round drills because of the spaces between the drills. Using baby powder to kind of remove the tackiness so your pieces won't start to collect cat hair or dust or dog hair or just whatever when you display them. So that is what I'm probably going to have to do with this, is use a light coat of baby powder to kind of cover the exposed plastic, remaining plastic on this. So, getting close to being done with the white. I don't think there's any white in the chick magnet. Let me get these little things on his 1 foot placed, and I will check the chick magnet. I don't think the chick magnet has white on it, so once I'm done with the white here, I can actually put the leftover drills, the leftover white drills in a baggie. So here is the chick. The chick does not have white on it, so yeah, I will be placing all my extra white drills in a little baggie and putting them aside because I will not need them after this. Since I have 2 of these same kits, you know, I'll probably just put all of the leftover drills for both kits in the same baggie. I have a couple other kits, like the Diamond Dots kits and stuff, since they don't have DMC correlated numbers. I won't be putting them in my drill storage for the rest of my kits. I probably could save these drills, but I'm not really too worried about it. If any of you happen to get any of these kits and you're missing drills or whatever, you can reach out to me. I might just send you whatever I have left. But being a cross stitcher, I am keeping all my leftover drills from my other normal diamond painting kits because they have the DMC equivalents, and I plan on at some point having a full set of 477 drill colors. Because being a cross stitcher, my goal is to take a couple of my big cross stitch projects, get some blank diamond painting canvases and the DMC equivalent drills, and doing some of my bigger cross stitch kits or cross stitch patterns up as diamond paintings. I have a couple of heaven and earth design patterns that I think will translate really well to diamond painting. So that is my goal. So I'd like to build up a stash of drills so I can do that at any given time. Alright, so the whites are done. I'm just going to put the beads in this little tray for now. I'm going to put the leftover white beads in this tray for now. Okay, white beads. Whoops. There we go. The next color I'm going to do the pink. Now, pink, blue, purple. There's a couple of black. I will do the blacks. These blacks are more like a dark gray. So these are going to cover up the 7s. Nope, didn't have the drill. My pen. Yeah, this is more like a dark gray. It's not like a traditional 310 black. I may be able to eke this out as my WIP and chat. I know this isn't a traditional kit, WIP and chat, but not everybody, you know. I just didn't want to drag out a big one tonight because I didn't want to have to not work on it very much. So there's the black. I'm going to dump those in with the whites, even though there's a couple of black on the chick. Okay. We'll do pink. There's a lot of pink on the chick. There's a little bit of garbage in with the pinks. So we'll just continue on here. Pinks, pinks, pinks. It's really pretty pink, by the way. I don't even know where I was left off. So I got started in diamond painting probably about 2 years ago, give or take. Might have been July or August. I think I was watching YouTube, and Stitcherista, this is back when she was still avidly cross-stitching. I was watching something, and a diamond painting video was recommended by YouTube to me. So I went and kind of checked one out. Ended up ordering a couple of Huican diamond paintings before they started having Drillmageddon. And before they started having trouble with their things, I ordered like 3 Huicans. The Kokeshi doll, which is the first diamond painting I ever completed. My husband and I really like Japanese animation and Japanese kind of motifs and styles. So I ordered a Kokeshi doll diamond painting. Was in love with that. That was my first one that I finished. I have another one, if you are kind of familiar with the Gorgeous Girls, Gorjuss, Gorgeous Girls. I have one that's kind of in that same similar style. I have another diamond painting where she's it's a side view, and she's looking up into snowfall, like there's snow falling around her. She's got a heavy coat on, and she's looking up. So it's like a side view picture of her kind of looking up into this falling snow. And then my Princess Mononoke. Since then, I've ordered some of you that know Heaven and Earth Designs may know the designer, the artist Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and her big-eyed girls. Very much kind of similar to anime, Japanese animation. She's got this piece out called the Windswept Steampunk Fairy, and I have that as a cross stitch, as a diamond painting. I haven't found the cross stitch pattern for it yet. Otherwise, I would already own that cross stitch pattern. The whole reason why I ordered the diamond painting is because there is no cross stitch pattern out there for it right now. And so, because I ordered it on AliExpress from a company in China, 99% sure the piece isn't licensed, so the artwork has been stolen. But as soon as the cross stitch piece for that does become available, you can rest assured that I will be adding that to my collection. But I did get the diamond painting because I haven't seen it in cross stitch. But all of my other Jasmine Beckett Griffith cross stitch patterns, I'm going to look through them and probably do one or two up as diamond paintings sometime in the future. This may actually end up being an hour long just by itself. That's kind of cool. That'd be really cool. Then I can label this as a WIP and chat. Start to finish. Yeah, this color has a lot of trash in it. There's a lot of little dust and little bitty pieces and flecks, and you can probably see some of the trash in it. Yeah, my only complaint about these little itty-bitty magnet kits is they don't give you a little baggie to put all your extra drills in. So it seems to be sticking pretty well, though. It's turning out really cute. Make these in the refrigerator magnets. Probably going to take a set of these to work once I get them done, and put them on my cubicle for Easter. Kind of keep them around, a little decoration. So there's the bunny so far. You can see is sparkly. He sparkles. So all I have left to do is the egg. So I have two colors, purple and turquoise. I'm just going to dump these in. The rest, there we go. I'm going to pull out purple. I have a little sore on my thumb right there. My thumb's cracked where the nail, corner of the nail is. It's sore. It's cracked. Sadly. Alright, now we are moving on to purple. These little magnets are really cute. So if you have young kids, these magnet sets would be really cute. This would be a really cute Easter basket idea. You can put them in your children's Easter basket. Give them something quiet to do when they're coming down off their sugar high at Easter. Yeah. So what I'll probably do when I get done, get ready to do the chick, is to just dump all the drills back in this tray and just do row by row by row, because I'll have all the colors pretty much in the, probably get out one of my bigger trays, boats though, and just kind of do all the colors all at once. So yeah, these little kits go by really quick. You can probably hear my dog Rosie. She's snoring in the background. It's getting kind of late. So yeah, I will finish this up on camera for you tonight, and then we'll call this my WIP and chat. So hopefully that's that. I'm looking for tags. I know there's somebody recently posted a couple of diamond painting tags, and some people have done some diamond paint with me's where they've answered some tags, and I know there's a lot of cross-stitch tags floating out there. If anybody has a link or a database showing all the tags out there for diamond painters to answer, if you can, please leave comments below where I could find that. That would be great. I would so like to do that. Yeah, I'm actually going to finish this on this WIP and chat with you. So these little magnets take about an hour, give or take. And I'm just placing these one by one. It probably would have went a lot quicker if I would have used a multi-placer, but, you know, hey. One by one. That's how you eat an elephant, a bite at a time. So, yep. It's turning out really cute. Yeah, so I live in Columbus, Ohio. I'm married with 5 cats and a dog. Our dog Rose, we got from our in-laws. Both my in-laws passed away last year. Much to my sadness. I mean, we were kind of half expecting my father-in-law to not be long on this earth, but my mother-in-law's passing was a little bit of a surprise. She was diagnosed with cancer the end of February last year. She died May 1st. My father-in-law, he'd been having health issues for a while, but after she passed, he was having kind of a little hard time with it. And then with his health issues, he started going downhill, and he died the middle of July. So last year wasn't a good year for us. Oops. I've been living in Ohio since 92. Met my husband in 96, or 94. We got married in 96. My parents still live out in California. I'm an only child. Well, I have 2 half-sisters. My mom and dad got divorced when I was 2. My dad remarried, had my 2 half-sisters with his second wife. My oldest half-sister passed away in 2013. No, 2003. 2003. She passed away in 2003. And my other half-sister lives in Arkansas with her mom. And my, there's 2 colors. There's a 5 and an 8. Aww. Rosie's dreaming. So color number 5 actually goes on the chickie, because this is color number 8. So color number 8 is this darker blue. You see there's 2. There's 2, a lighter blue and a darker blue. A lighter blue and a darker blue. So the darker blue, this one, is the one that goes on the rabbit. Okay. yeah, so, oop, that's upside down. Hey now, there we go. Don't have a whole lot to talk about anymore. But I was talking about the tags, the questions that you answer. I would like to find some tags that I can do on some other Paint With Me videos. One of the other things I wanted to bring up too, Stitcherista recently uploaded a video that she got for 2 diamond painting kits from Diamond Dots. You know, that's the company that sells the kits that you can find at Michael's and Joann's and whatnot. One of them was this lady's face with red lips and kind of like black gloves and stuff. The face was all white with these red lips and black clothing and gloves that you attach the diamonds to. And the other one was called a Dragon Princess, and these were new Diamond Dots kits that had come out. You can't necessarily find these in stores on shelves. I haven't seen them in stores, but when she unboxed it, I had to go out and buy it. So I went online and did a search. You can find the kits on eBay anywhere from $80 or $90 to about $115. I found mine on a particular website, and it cost me $63 free shipping. So when I get that in, I will be able to do the unboxing for you, and at that point in time I will give you the links. But this Diamond Dots Dragon Princess kit is absolutely freaking stunning. 100% stunning. I can't wait to get it. And as you probably guess, it's Asian. So, absolutely friggin' stunning. I was so blown away by it. I'm excited to get this kit. And it is a partial, and it's round. I actually prefer square. Nothing against round. You know, these are round. These little magnet kits are round, as you can see. And I'm not having problems with it. They're actually quite nice. The Crystal Hello Kitty kit that I finished was a round, and I actually quite liked working on it. One of the other things I'm expecting to get here pretty soon, there's companies on AliExpress and some of the other diamond painting wholesale websites that are selling these rulers. I have one, but I ordered another couple of rulers to come in. But they're these metal rulers that you lay on your round canvases that help keep your diamonds lined up and perfectly in line with each other. I have a couple coming, and when I get those in, I will do an unboxing and a demonstration for you as well. I didn't get them out for this kit because this is just real tiny, and I don't think I need help placing my drills on here. But for my DIY Moon Shop canvases that I got in the mail a while back, they're all round drill, and I think I'm going to need assistance in keeping the round drills a little more in line. I was able to keep the Hello Kitty crystals straight because I have, you know how we have these placer tips for our drill pins? Like there's this is a 3-placer, there's a 6-placer and a 9-placer. They also make one that's just like a flat blade, and you can use those to keep your drills in line. after you place them. I have one of those, and I was using that a lot on the Crystal Hello Kitty to keep the drills, the round drills, in line. I don't think I'm going to use it much on this because I'm actually doing a really good job keeping the drills where they need to be here. I am quite impressed with the drills on these little kits though, even though the drills may not be like mainstream drills. The drills in this kit seem to be actually pretty consistent and pretty much the same size. Relatively no trash in the colors. The pink has a lot of trash, but relatively no trash in the colors, and none of these are oily that I've opened, so there is that. There's no holes. I'm not seeing holes. I'm not seeing misshapen drills. I'm not seeing concave or convex bottoms on the drills. They don't seem to be sliding around, and they don't seem to be popping. So even though the drills might not be like mainstream drills, the drills on these are kind of nice. They also don't have DMC colors, so I think they're just basic colors that you would find, kind of like basic crayon colors or whatever. So I don't know if you can match them to any DMC colors. But yeah, these drills actually seem to be really nice. I haven't seen any holes in any of the drills, so yeah. Alright. So it looks like I'm actually going to be able to make this the WIP and Chat challenge, you guys. I know this isn't a mainstream kit. You can get these kits at Hobby Lobby in their seasonal section. But yeah, finished. Not fully finished. Actually, it technically is fully finished. I just have to put the coating or get the I don't know if I'll seal this or not. I probably should, but I don't have any sealant. Probably in a day or two go to put the baby powder on it. But there you go. We're all done, you guys. I finished this rabbit in an hour. The rabbit is done. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. The rabbit is done. Come on, focus. But you can see he sparkles. He sparkles a lot. Yep, he sparkles. Typical diamond painting. And he's a magnet. So there you have it. I think I'm going to end it here. It's actually pretty much right on 60 minutes by the time I add the title and the credits. It'll be 60 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this little drill with me using this Hobby Lobby gemstone art kit. Here's the information about it, including the kit number. And you get basically these two magnets, and then you get the drills. Here's the colors that I finished up with for the bunny. You see I got plenty of drills. And then here's some of the other drills for the chick. So yeah, that's what we got for you. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope to see you soon, and take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.